Okay, quick gut check before we start. Think of the last time someone said sorry to you and it just didn't land. They said the word, you heard the word, and you still felt exactly as annoyed as before they opened their mouth. Weird, right? Turns out that's not you being petty. That's your brain doing two completely different jobs, and only one of them just got done. Sorry is one of the first words a toddler gets forced to say. It's also one of the last words some adults will ever actually mean. And somewhere in between, something real is happening in your head. Scientists only actually caught it on camera about 10 years ago. Here's the twist. Receiving an apology and forgiving someone are not the same event in your brain. They happen in two different spots. One does not automatically trigger the other. So when your friend apologizes and you're like, yeah, I heard you, I'm just still mad, that's not you malfunctioning. That's literally two separate systems, and one of them clocked out early. In 2014, researchers at the University of Bonn actually watched this happen in real time. They put people through a little trust game where someone else could screw them over. Kind of like when a friend cancels on you last minute and you genuinely can't tell if it was an accident or if they just didn't want to come. Some people then got an apology. When the apology landed, one specific part of the brain lit up. When people actually chose to forgive, a different part lit up. Not the same address, not even the same side of the brain. Hearing "I'm sorry" and going, okay, we're good, are biologically two separate decisions your brain has to make on its own timeline. And that explains something you already knew from experience. You can fully believe someone means their apology and still not be ready to let it go. That's not a flaw. That's just how the wiring works. Now here's a fun one. Some people forgive way faster than others, and it's not just, oh, they're just a chill person. There's an actual physical difference. Researchers found that people with more gray matter in a specific little brain region, I'm not going to make you memorize the name. It's called the anterior superior temporal sulcus. Yeah, it's a mouthful. Just picture the intent detector. Are way more likely to forgive something that was clearly an accident. Like someone steps on your foot on the train versus someone shoves you on purpose. Your brain is constantly running the math on did they mean it? And the bigger this region is, the more benefit of the doubt you hand out. Some people are quite literally built to let stuff go faster than others. It's not a personality quirk. It's real estate in your skull. Okay, buckle up because this next part might make you side-eye every sorry text you've ever gotten. Economists ran a study. I love the title. It's literally called The Power of Apology. And they found that apologies which actually cost the person something, effort, time, money, discomfort, get believed and accepted way more than the free, easy ones. Think about the difference between someone texting, sorry, LOL, from bed, versus someone actually showing up at your door with your favorite food because they messed up. Same word, wildly different trust level. Your brain isn't just listening to what they say. It's quietly pricing how much it cost them to say it and using that price tag to decide if they mean it. And honestly, that's the exact same trick your brain plays with medicine. A bigger pill works better than a smaller one. A branded painkiller beats the literal identical generic. Your brain treats effort and cost as proof of sincerity, whether that's a doctor or a boyfriend who forgot your birthday. Here's the part I actually respect scientists for admitting. This whole field is still pretty young. Researchers straight up call it fledgling. Most of these studies only have a few dozen people in them, and everyone's apologizing over some staged little game in a lab. Because obviously, you can't ethically make someone cheat on their partner inside an MRI machine just to study it properly. And here's the bigger gap. Basically, everything we know is about the person receiving the apology. Nobody's really studied what's going on in the brain of the person actually standing there, deciding whether to say sorry in the first place, working up the nerve, figuring out how much it's going to cost them. That's the real unanswered question here. We can map what happens when sorry lands. We have no real idea what's happening in the seconds before someone decides to say it. So next time someone apologizes to you, know this. Your brain just did a very specific, very real job to process it. Whether you forgive them is a whole separate decision happening somewhere else. And whether they meant it, your brain's already quietly done the math on that too, whether you noticed or not. You made it to the end, which means the exit fee is due. 1 subscribe. That's the toll. I'm flipping this tablet around like I'm expecting a tip on a bottle of water, and you're paying it in the form of a like. Don't, and I'm just going to assume you've got a tiny little intent detector up there, which, given everything we just covered, means I already forgive you for it. Stay wrinkly, apes. See ya.